Okay, when I come out the gate, I look down the driveway and I see my orchard. And there's the clock. I'm going to fabricate it so we don't see so much metal. We'll just see the numbers in the hands. And there's my trailing geraniums by my fountain. I gotta get started here. There's my Blenheim. Get some close-ups. See the apricots hanging on there? It's gonna be a good year. This is a high chill Blenheim, and if it's not a cold winter, we're not gonna get any fruit. So we've had a cold winter, we're getting fruit. Here's my pixie tangerine, and you can see how I had the driveway cut out, and it keeps it nice and clean, nice and organized. Here's the wonderful pomegranate. That's the name, wonderful. Skip said it's from Bakersfield originated. There's my nectar plum. That just got done blossoming, so I should get a lot of fruit off of that. And there's my pixie tangerine. That's pretty much picked for the year. And you can see closely the little white balls. These are blossoms. And so we should be, that's loading up for the fall of the year, winter. This is my weeping plum. That was a bare root a year ago, so I see blossoms, so that means I should get a couple of pieces of fruit, but it's still young. It's a weeping Santa Rosa, and it's a dwarf. Here's my sun gold. I'm really proud of this one because, as you can see, the trunk is nice and full, and it's just now coming out and blossoming. It is a low chill apricot. It only requires 250 hours of chill. So as you can see, blossoms mean potential fruit. So I should get fruit from that. Then I've got a dwarf or semi-dwarf, I can't remember, I have to check my notes, white Babcock peach, and as you can see, this is quite a beauty. It's very beautiful looking out my kitchen window, seeing my fruit trees all lined up out here, whereas when I first moved here, this was completely bare, and I didn't want to take up the backyard for the orchard space. This was wasted space, and so I made it. The birds love it out here. There's wildlife here now. It's cooler out here now because of the trees. This right here on the corner is a strawberry guava. You can see the blossoms on that, and you can see which looks like fruit in there, the little balls. Those are actually blossoms, which will be fruit. Let's see, there you go. You can see the potential little blossoms. And where did I see that? Right in here. There's more blossoms. And this is you can see the dead petals of the blossoms from the nectar plum. This is my favorite tree. You can see it's quite established. See how big the trunk is. These are 2 foot by 2 foot squares that I had cut out. So, okay, let's go down here. Now these are all roses I have along the side planter. They were almost dead when I moved in, fertilized, trimmed, and put steer manure. You can see the blossoms are how tall this is, and there are several varieties here. And this one is actually a very old one. It's called, it's hard to see the color, but it's called French lace, and it starts out like a soft orangish pink, apricot pink, and then it goes into a cream white. And here I just planted this one. This is a Washington navel, and you can see that the trunk was grafted onto, the stem was grafted onto the trunk, and so it's plenty filled with blossoms, incredibly fragrant. And here is a Maywa kumquat, and that's pretty loaded with kumquats for the size, and that is considered a dwarf or an ultra dwarf, great for containers. And here's my beautiful, it's just very, very beautiful. I love these. They're heady in fragrance at night. When the sun goes down, the fragrance comes out. Brugmansia. I have a white in the front by the right of the front door, and I put this one in here, and it very much hides a little bit of the my orchard from the street, which is nice, but also makes a beautiful appearance. And I've got a climbing rose I'm training to go up it's called America. It's kind of an orangish rust color. I'm training to go up the fireplace. So that's my little orchard. Take you around, and there's the gate that we put on last year. So, and here's my orchard one more time. I just love coming out here. It's so invigorating, fresh, speaks of spring and renewal, and also speaks of fruit production, which that doesn't suck. So okay, all right, there you have it. I'm going back into my gate. Bye now. Time to go in.